Hey all, welcome to ShareTrek. This is Raj here. Papa Powell has spoken and the market has approved, and that's why I'm recording this video. Let's get started. Welcome back, friends. I threw cautions to wind as I saw the QQQ bouncing off my line of resistance on the consolidation channel. It broke right through it. And I also saw a couple of quotes from Chairman Powell. He said, and I quote, "We can now say, I think for the first time, that the deflationary process has started. We can see that, and we can see it really in prices of goods so far." And he tempered that sentiment down a little bit by saying it would be premature, it would be very premature to declare victory or to think that we have got this disinflation process in its early stages, while core services, excluding housing, have yet to experience disinflation. So he has done a delicate dance, plus and minus, trying to walk a very tight rope. He also said we have raised rates 4.5 percentage points, and we are talking about a couple of more rate hikes to get to that level. We think it's to get to the level that we think is appropriately restrictive. Why do we think that's probably necessary? We think because inflation is still running very hot. Later on, he added that it is certainly possible that the Fed will keep its benchmark interest rate by just below 5%. The Fed's latest hike brings the federal funds rate to a range of 4.5 to 4.75. So that's again another bit of fine-tuning there. And Powell also said that he still thinks the Fed can get inflation back down to 2% without a really significant downturn or a really significant increase in unemployment. As you can see, he's been doing a very delicate balancing act. If you listen to each of his statements, then your sentiment will keep on moving plus and minus. And at this point of the time, as I'm recording this video, the market has been parsing the message, and various interpretations of that is competing for prominence in the marketplace. And we can see that the QQQ has started falling. However, I am hoping that our earlier line of resistance from the consolidation channel will now become a support and help us keep above that. But if we go back below that, then we are going to be in the consolidation channel for a while. So I'm hoping for the best over that. Overall, the conclusion seems to be that the Fed is now slightly dovish. I want to quickly take you into the live chart. Right now, it's around 3:24 p.m. And I think Chairman Powell is still speaking, or has just finished speaking. So let me go to the TradingView platform. Let us take a look at the live market action right now. So here we are in the TradingView platform, and as you can see, the Nasdaq futures are looking good. They are positive 2.12%. That's a very, very good sign. And then if I was to go into the indicators, and if I look at QQQ, QQQ declined while the press conference was going on, and then it went up again, then it came down again. So this is forming a kind of a pennant out here. And I think the market participants are digesting all the information, and there are various thought processes which are playing out in the market pricing. And we can see that live out here. And right now, the QQQ is on upward swing. It has gained 2.10%. And friends, this is the reason why I decided to do this video. Let me go to a 1-year time frame, and let me show you this consolidation channel that we had. We were in this channel all the way from 14th of September, and we were anxiously watching for an opportunity to break out of it, and it has happened today. And I want us to end above this horizontal line of consolidation so that this becomes the support for us. And from this support stage or platform, we can continue our raise upward. But there are a bit of cautions that we have to keep in mind. Our RSI is coming to the overbought area, and then we are also got MACD, which is bullish, which is a good thing, but we could look for a bit of a consolidation out here. And I'm hoping that the consolidation happens above this horizontal blue line that we have here, which was the resistance for our consolidation channel. If that happens, then this line will become a foundation on which we'll build a new bull rally. That's what I'm hoping for. That is the best case scenario. And you can see, as in Q, we have US oil also going down. Of course, it's still on this bullish channel, but I'm thinking that if I extend this horizontal line of resistance of the previous bear channel, then we are going to be, let me find, we are going to be coming to a very critical point on US oil, where it has to decide whether it's going to be on this bull channel or it's going to fall back into the bear channel, or it's going to continue going downward using the resistance of the bull channel as the support. The resistance of the bear channel, the red line that you see here, as the support for a future bear channel. So that's what we have to see. So there are three possibilities. S&P 500 is also reacting very well. Russell is also reacting very well. Dow Jones is also breaking out of the bullish pennant. This is what I was looking forward to, and I want it to go further out, and I want it to break above 341.37, which is the current resistance that we have there, and it's exactly poised out there. I want it to break above that for us to be absolutely sure that we are going on a bull track. VIX has been falling, and it's fallen down to 18.16, perfectly good in my books. US dollar is also continuing to fall. Everything is setting up technically for a bull rally, but fundamentals are weak. Fundamentals are not in a good position. The Russia-Ukraine crisis is still ongoing. It's going to have a big impact on wheat production and food grains production. I think the world is getting used to staying away from Russian oil and gas because the Eurozone came up with 0.1 growth instead of minus 0.01, which we discussed in our video yesterday. So that's my data point out there to think that we are probably cleared of the oil and gas issue to a good extent, but the food inflation issue is going to rear its head up again if this battle continues, because even if the conflict was resolved and Ukraine was to go back to getting its farmlands into shape, and Russia was to go back to getting its farmland into shape, I think they are going to take a long time. They'll have to remove the mines if there are any. They'll have to remove the fields of all the debris and everything, and they have to start afresh. So they might lose a season before they can get started. So we definitely have a food crisis brewing somewhere down the line. So right now I would take all these positives. I'm very happy to see the growth out here. And I hope the market gets adjusted to the new reality and sets a new baseline and starts moving upward. But that is wishful thinking. We have to recognize that fundamentals are definitely going to rear their heads sometime or the other, and fundamentals will always trump technicals. Let's look at the index movers. Microsoft is doing great. It's broken through two lines of resistance, one at 249.86, which I'm going to mark as support, and one at 252.00, which I'm going to mark as a support. So they are definitely supporting the index. And Apple has also done great. We have a fantastic cup and handle pattern coming up here for Apple, and I think this is going to give us another super jump. So let us take the cup and handle from here. So this is the cup, a handle is forming. We have to break through this resistance of 146.58, and then we are laughing to the bank. Amazon is up 2.43%. It's also doing very well. And if you look at Google, it's up 1.49%, again doing great. And probably it is going to reach the target of 110.0, which is the cup and handle target, except for my concern around this gap up. That's what is spoiling my outlook for this, but I'll keep this target out here and see what happens. The FNGU, which is the BMO FANG index, 3x leveraged ETF, that has exceeded our cup and handle target of 70.77, and it's crossed our resistance of 75.55. It's doing great right now. It's converted into a support, but it's all getting overheated. So there's going to be a bit of consolidation, and I hope we stay above this. So that's what I see on index movers. And if I was to get into genomics and just sort it out, Fate is doing excellent. It's gone up by 5.62. Editas is up 5.51, and both MACD and Momentum is looking great out here. Let us see if there was any good news. I don't see anything new out here. Beam Therapeutics is up 5.06%. It's also doing great. It's decided to stay on this bull channel that was created. I'm really happy about that. The MACD and the Momentum are looking great to support further growth. PSEB is doing very well, and it's within the bullish pennant, and I want it to break on the upside of the pennant. Plenty of move on the RSI to go further. And I think the MACD has touched the signal line, but I'm thinking that it's going to go up further from here. And Allogene is up 4.23%, doing very well. Plenty of room in the RSI to move up. IMATIX is doing very well, 3.02%. And momentum is still lacking. It has to go above 50% for me to trust that it would do anything good in a reliable fashion. DNA is up 3.33%, and there's plenty of room on the RSI and plenty of room in the momentum. Momentum is bullish. I think that Ginkgo Bioworks is all set to break 2.12 in the next trading sessions. That happens to be the next resistance. Bionano Genomics is up 2.12%. It has stayed above this horizontal line of support, but it has not yet taken off to meet our cup and handle target of 2.07%. A part of me says that this cup and handle pattern is decayed and it's no longer valid, but I'm going to leave this here as wishful thinking. Let's hope that something happens out there. Caribou Biosciences is up 3.19%. The chart is looking great, MACD is great, and momentum is also got plenty of room to run. CRISPR Therapeutics is also positioned very nicely on the technicals, and it's continuing to go on this bull channel, and it has already crossed this horizontal resistance of 52.13 and converted that into a support for today. And our next resistance happens to be at 54.47. Really bullish about it. ARCG is doing phenomenally well. It has still got to cross this line of resistance at 4.73. I'm going to mark this as red. And there's plenty of room in the RSI to do that. MACD is also bullish, so I'm happy with that. Invitae is doing great at 1.65. Of course, this cup and handle pattern has decayed, and our next resistance for Invitae is 2.56. Intelia is up 2.03%. A lot of room in the RSI as well as MACD is bullish. So we just need to break through this resistance of 43.64. Right now we are at 43.34. I am hoping for the best out here. Illumina is up 1.23%. And MACD is looking great, and the momentum is also looking great. The earnings are around the corner. And its earning is coming up on 7th of February. That could be a bit of consolidation before going up. Bluebird is up 1.02% and it's having a tussle with this resistance, which is at 6.44. We're at 6.42. Momentum is still lacking. MACD is still bearish, though it's trying to cross the signal line and go to the bullish side. I think we are waiting for the earnings. There will be a bit of consolidation before we break through from here. IDNA is doing very well. SQZ Biotech is down 2.80%, looking very weak on the charts. Verve is also looking weak on the charts. It's down 2.44%. Well, friends, that was my optimistic view for today. I thought I'll do this for you quickly. This is again an ad hoc video. I have not been doing technical analysis for a while. But the tide has turned and it is looking good. And as long as it looks good, why not do an extra video for you guys? Especially because I enjoy doing this and I hope you like watching it. Please do not hesitate to press the like out there and put your comments below and let me know what you think. Do you share my bullish thesis? As I mentioned before, there's a note of caution. Fundamentals are not supporting this bullish trend. So fundamentals can trump the technicals anytime, but I'm taking it in a positive sense. I'm being cautiously optimistic out here. Thanks and have a great day, guys. I'll catch up with you again later. Bye for now.